Hey guys, Steve here. Welcome to Shaka RC Addiction. So today, this is one of my favorite things, man. I absolutely love the micro B's and the micro T's. Done over there, I got a couple of them I turned into hack fab cars. I've got, I think I got 4. I don't know how many of these things I got, but I got a few. I love them. So one of the things I bought right there. So there. It is the RS40. It's the NSDRC servo for the micro B and T. And I also have this right here, which is the servo mount and servo saver. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to install them in this, and yeah, hopefully I don't have too hard of a time putting this together on camera. We'll see, right? If it sucks, I won't make this video. So if you're watching this, it wasn't horrible. Hey. All right, I already opened this up. I've had this for a minute because I kind of thought I was going to need it. My stock servo is still good. So, yeah, there's that. But, there's, look at this little guy. He is cute. Look at that. So yeah, we get that, and this little servo saver and mount. And like I said, this servo hasn't went bad on me yet, but I got this thing sitting here, and it's like, why not put it in? I absolutely love these things, man. They are so fun to run and drive. This is one of the originals. The first ones that went out, the motor is a little slower than the rest. So this is a good candidate to make brushless, for sure. But yeah, let's start tearing this thing apart. So one of the things we're going to do here, this is a stock servo. All right, and we're just going to compare that to the new servo. All right, that's what we got right there. All right, so these screws in here, if I remember right, they are a 0.50. So, yeah, and they are. So they're the same as your SCX 24s. I had this one apart. This servo mount is actually, I don't remember what brand it is. I think it might be the Losi brand. It's already been, but we're going to change it out to make everything. I don't know why. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Yep, right there. All right. So let's unhook this. Man, these things are tiny. All right. Boom. Okay. So if we come down here in the bottom, boy, those were loose. No, they're not. They're different size. Well, that's good. At least they're not loose. Yep, so these are a 1.5. Okay. And there we go. All right. And get that off there. I'm gonna pause the camera for a minute. We'll be right back. All right, so I was wrong. There is not. You just got that little ball in there, and I just took a little pair of needle nose and just gave that link a twist and it came out. So disregard what I said about needing to get to a darn screw. All right, so now here's this information. That's your servo mount and your servo saver. These are for the micro B and micro T. Love these little things, they're a blast. All right, so this one here, there's nothing wrong with it. I just thought I should make this video, seeing as how I had these parts laying around. Why not, right? Maybe it'll help somebody, maybe it won't. I don't know. Well, cool, these are still. All right, so put this in my servo collection. It'll go in something, guaranteed. All right. So you get a little longer cord, which I guess is cool. All right. Why that is. Huh, there we go. Come on, Steve. Come on. So you got this little, there. There we go. All right. So something I like to try and do is plug these plug that in before. Oh yeah, turn the go. All right, you can see it's working, but now we know it's centered. All right. So that little ball right there, you don't get one with the servo and the servo saver down here. This is a nice an aluminum servo saver. It's pretty nice, but you don't get that little ball, so you're gonna have to take that ball. You're also gonna need to take those two screws, which I just used extra ones. All right, you get that ball out, you can just put it in here. It'll go in by hand, real easy. Alright, I'm gonna come back here and just give it a little tighten. There you go, that's all you need. And then you're gonna wanna, I'm gonna have to do that off camera just because it's, yeah, it's a little. But you're gonna wanna get it back on to that linkage in there. I'll show you after I get it on. So that's a little bit of a chore to get in there. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a couple of minutes. But now that you got it in, you can just place the servo in here. This stuff is so hard for me to do on camera, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, once you got those in, yeah, shoot. So it's got those two tabs right there. Those go in these holes. Once you get those locked in there, it'll hold. But man, getting them, there we go. Okay. So you'll see this hole, there's just that little pin that goes up and lines, and same over there. And you just tighten these. It don't take much at all. I'll probably go back and change those to black after this video so that they match. But for video's sake, easy for you to see. And then just take your little pliers and line this stuff up. It's gotta be fun, I can tell you that. All right, I'm gonna do that off camera too. So we had to put these two screws back in, get everything all lined up, and there's our new servo. Let's see. It feels quicker. Yeah. Let me see if I got this tight. I don't know. Yeah, that's tight. So yeah, there's your NSDRC. It's the RS40 for the Micro B and the Micro T. Seems to be a nice servo. The longer cord back here is pretty nice if you're gonna be putting it into like a hack fab car or something. So yeah, there you go. Hope this come in a little helpful for you. All right, man. Thanks for watching.